Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to Eddie Stobart show. I don't usually do mine live, but because I've got about 10 issues to catch up on, instead of editing, I decided to, well, it was Danny had said done it, and put it out, and Dave says, oh, you do his and all, so...
Yeah, I'll do mine as well, yeah.
We might be on different parts, though, mightn't we?
We might be. I've actually got the curtains to do first.
Well, I've got the bits after that to do.
Okay, right, okay.
So,
that's fair enough.
As I say, we're just dealing with our own instructions, so...
Yeah, do it without the instructions and we'll just build.
Yeah. And as I say, got Mark here, who's going to look after the chat for us. When me and Dave are concentrating on the builds.
And what I'll do is, while you're building, I can switch between going full screen between each of you.
Lovely.
And then if you need full screen, just let me know and I can click that so you guys can just build and I can control the StreamYard.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'll do this chat then. So first in tonight, we've got Gillian's Dots, who says, good evening, Dave S, Dave, Mark, and everyone in the chat. So evening, Gillian.
I've got Steve 131 in.
I don't have that one.
Morning all. See what's to come in this morning. See,
yeah.
10:49.
Hello, Gillian.
Then Gillian Dot says, good evening, Steve 131. Gillian's Dot says, good evening, Dave, Dave S, Mark, and everyone in the chat. And then we've got Dave Matt Builds, who says, good evening, everyone. Have a great stream tonight, guys. Evening, Dave Matt.
Hi, Dave.
And then Dave Matt Builds says, good evening, Gillian. And that's chat for now.
Okay. Right, well, camera's down.
Okay.
Eyes down for a full house.
Eyes down for a full house, yeah. Webcam. There we go. Oh.
I'll be working a little bit on my desk, and then I'll probably end up switching the camera so it points to this.
Yeah.
What I'm going to stop mine, so all the attention is on you guys. There we go.
So what we did was on here, I've got the whole thing on the desk. So we've got the cab and I've got the trailer, and it's just so difficult to get on camera because, as you guys know, this is a massive build. Okay, it's absolutely massive. 1/12 scale, but it's massive. So I've got to start on issue 123 first. So issue 123 is, as far as I'm aware, it's a curtain side, and then issue 124, and that's a curtain side. So, and then I'll be doing some metal bits, which I think Geordie Dave's doing right now. So
yeah,
I'll be moving things around, and I'll be putting things on the table and building the curtain side first, as I say, and then putting the sides on. So that's me.
Yeah, well, I'll be starting on 125 because with us moving, I've got my curtains packed away. So I didn't want to open the packets and then have to. So I'm starting on 125. Dave might catch up with us. I don't know. It depends how quick he is with the curtains, but they are a big job. But I'll just take my time with this so to give Dave maybe a chance to catch up. Okay.
Fantastic. Okay, we've just got one more bit of chat. Gillian Stott says, good evening, Dave Matt Builds.
Been a nice day the day. I've been to the where Rob Gillian do the voluntary work. It's been an open day.
Oh right, you went down there, did you? Good, jolly good.
Yeah, Rob's always wanted us to go down, and I've always been at work. So
yeah.
I've done a video. I've just got to get it edited.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you've got a video done as well, because
give you chaps a look at the place.
That's something I haven't managed to do today. haven't managed to do pretty much anything today, really. Pretty
Well,
busy.
you've had your ears lowered.
Yeah, I've had my ears lowered. I've had a wig slash. So, yeah, I actually did that by myself. So, because I've got one of them slashes Sam's, haven't I? So, did it by myself.
Oh, we've got one of them, but we haven't used it since lockdown. But I won't throw it away because they come in handy.
Yeah, well, it was supposed to be for the dog, but I used it for my hair. I mean, it was brand new, like, you know, so. Right then, 123 I'm on. Let's get into the packet. Let me see what I've got here. Oh, this is the first time I've felt this material. So,
It's strange though, the Disney Doll's house has come to an end before the Eddie Stobart, and the Eddie Stobart started before the Disney Doll's house.
Yeah, it is a bit strange, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but Disney Dollhouse is only what? 120 issues?
Yeah, but it's just strange that a build that started before that has finished before.
This material's like rubber.
I've just watched Nexus do the latest issue.
So let's go over to Dave while he's talking about the material.
Sorry, yeah, I was just talking about the material. It feels rubberish. Can't get on camera now. Where's the camera? It's there. Feels rubberish, but it is very flexible. So you will be able to, I would have thought, slide it and put down your curtain side. So I'm hoping so. Anyway, first time I've felt this material. So and it feels pretty down nice actually. So yeah, right.
Okay. I'm sure if it doesn't slide, there will be a mod for it.
Yeah, I'm sure there will. Let's hope there will anyway.
Well, there's a groove in this.
Yeah, and there's a groove in the bottom.
So it should.
Okay, so I'm just looking at the destructions.
What do you think to the bright red trailer bed?
You're going to clean them soon.
Definitely not kosher. No, definitely not.
First of all, should it be bright red or should it be a wooden bed?
Well, it should be wooden coloured, shouldn't it? So
right,
it should definitely be wooden coloured. Never mind red. Perhaps the underneath might have been red because they might have sprayed it with the chassis. But the top definitely should have been wood. Surely, dark wood.
They haven't even made it wood effect.
No. It looks a bit of an afterthought to me.
Yeah.
And I can probably see a few people modifying them to put a proper wooden board on.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to do, Mark. I'm going to make some wood slats or something to go across it or whatever.
I'll put the red one on for now.
Yeah.
I'll probably modify it.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, put the red one on.
You could put the red one on and then something on top of it.
Yeah.
Dave Builds says that's an idea for you both. Put some wood decking down on the bed. Just a thought.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I've actually got some timber that I could use that I was saving for another project. So but yeah, I could certainly see if that would fit, and I could get some more if I needed to. I'm all at 6 and 7s at the minute, so you must excuse me because my brain is all over the place right now, and I have good reason for that, but I obviously don't want to say anything on camera about that. So I'm hoping that this will just relax me a little bit. Do you know what I mean? This will get into the building throes and get relaxed. And
that was my idea.
Yeah, that would be good if we could.
Okay, we've got Stephen Haynes Models in saying hi, Dave, Mark, and Dave. So, evening, Stephen Haynes.
Hi, Stephen Haynes. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Stephen.
And then Stephen Haynes says hi to Dave Mac Builds. And Dave Mac Builds says hi to Stephen.
Oh, I wondered what the buzzing was then. It's the washer. I've got the washer going, sir.
So yeah, Julie got her last 6 issues of Doll's House last week.
Yeah, Chris has got hers.
Was she chuffed that it's now that they've sent 6 issues and that's it, another one done?
Yeah, the problem is Chris has had a problem storing them, and she's not been able to build it. So what we've done is we've taken the bits upstairs for now, to be in storage, and then once she gets feeling a little bit better, then she'll have each box down, or each packet down for building. So I'm just going to look at these things because these things are making me wonder. Yeah, there's one way and one the other way. Wonder why wonder. Okay, so it has a little D shape on it. The little D shape, man, goes that way. Okay, and it shows you that one. So it shows you the other opposite way one. Okay. Up there, and a D shape, yeah. Let's see how that goes in, is it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Not going that way then. Not going that way. We don't know. We don't.
So I saved about £40 yesterday.
Ooh.
And that was because a company in America called Shapeways, who do 3D prints, had shipping for 24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
I managed to get hold of something that I've been needing for the Trumpeter Titanic, which is a stern post.
Right.
Just cost of production, and that's it.
Really?
So you deliver it from the USA over to the UK.
That's really good. So I bet you were stuck with that.
Oh yeah. Because I can't work on the rudder until I get this new stern post put in place. So
yeah.
I'm happy with that.
So, and of course, once we finish our Eddie Stobart and everything else that we've got on the go, we will then be starting on our Titanic, our Harshette Titanic. And quite looking forward to it in one way or the other.
I'll have to send you a care package when you're ready, Dave, to do it.
Okay, thank you.
A few 3D prints and stuff like.
Oh, lovely.
There's an upgrade for that, and There's obviously the blocks to hold, to hold the decks in place for storage and stuff and working on them. So
yeah,
I'll get the old 3D printer out and, well, it's still running.
yeah, lovely. Thank you. I appreciate that, because obviously I'll be building it, but like building it beyond a lot of other people, you see, because obviously I haven't been built. I've just been putting it to one side and putting the boxes to one side and everything, and as they've been coming in, and I said, right, well, what I'll do is I'll maybe build about perhaps 10 issues a week or something.
Yeah.
Depending on how I feel, depending on what's happening and what have you. So, and if I'm building like 10 issues a week, it wouldn't take that long to catch up, I suppose.
No, don't feel obliged to do it if you've got that many. Just take your time and enjoy it.
I'll just take my time with mine.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, I suppose 10 issues a week would be taking my time, because
I'm actually gonna build the hull first.
Oh yeah. So you're going to look at all the issues then and build the hull, and
yeah. Well, then I can get it, because I've got some of the Titanic built.
Yeah.
Lying around all over the place. So, well, I could get the hull finished.
Yeah. I'm just not sure of these pictures at the minute. I think they go the same way. Yeah, it looks like they do.
Yeah, a bit more chat. So we've got Robert Milne saying, hi everyone, how are you all doing? Hi Robert.
Hi Robert. Thanks for joining us. And I hope you've had a good day today, because we know you've been at the garden centre today, so I hope you've had a good day. Oh, get in there. As tight as that. Push. Don't think it'll go any further than that. Right, let's move that up there. Let's see where this goes, shall we? So, would this be the near side one or the offside one? This would probably be the left-hand side of the trailer. Left. So it would be that side. We're going there, not we're going there. Okay. The curtain. Right, so I need the curtain pole putting in the other side. Okay. But I do apologise if you can't see exactly what I'm doing, because it's a bit awkward, like we keep saying, this trailer is absolutely massive.
Yeah.
So getting it on camera is very, very awkward.
Oh, I have the same problem with the Titanic.
We've got all that to come, of course, with the Titanic, but
when I move rooms in August, I'll have a nice big desk.
Oh.
Get out of this living room.
Say again?
Get out of this living room.
Oh, yeah. Now then, let me just check that it's going the right way.
Even though I'm allowed to keep the shelves up so I can display models. So.
Yeah. I'm struggling here even to get this the right way around. That goes up there. And that will be the wrong one then. So let's try that one. See if that one's the right one. Yes. It is according to.
What do you think of them curtains, Dave? Because I've done Danno's and I've had to do one of Danno's.
I think they're all right, actually. I think they're pretty stiff material, aren't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they're all right.
I think the ratchet straps, just me looking at it from what I've seen of other people, I think could be better, but that's just personal preference. And
yeah,
I know they have to do it to a budget, but
yeah. But I ain't got onto them yet, so but when I do, well, I'll tell you what I think about them. Certainly getting these in is a bit awkward. It goes underneath. The D shape goes to the D shape. And it goes in there. Oops. Pushed it the wrong way. Slipped out my hands, it did. And of course, it doesn't help you when you're struggling to see little parts, which parts go the right way as well. The D shape. And that looks like a round bit. Never mind a D shape. Maybe it's because I'm under. It doesn't even look like it's got a D shape in it. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it doesn't, does it?
No. So, I think the Kelly bits, don't they go the same way? Yeah, they do. Yeah. Okay. So, what we'll do then, we'll do it that way. So if we line it up like that, we'll just push on there. For that one.
okay, so we've got Lindsay's builds in saying hello all panel and everyone in chatland. So hi Lindsay, hope you're well.
Hi Lindsay, hope you're well, mate. Thanks ever so much for popping in. So, but I've seen a couple of your streams recently as well, and I thought, yeah, doing well. And are you sure this thing goes on here, Geordie Dave? Oh, I'm struggling.
It goes on, but it's everybody I've watched has struggled with it.
Right. Well,
he says, I can't get them on. What he done? I can't get them. I says, nightmare.
See if I can find my
I had to put my binoculars on to see where it was.
the pliers. Yeah, well, that's the problem. I can see where it is, but I think I'm more hands-on. Do you know what I mean? If I won't move it with them, I'll move it with them. So, you are only a bit of plastic.
And I've got the code yet to do on mine, so.
All right. You are
So
only a bit...
doing them on Danno's was a bit practice.
Yeah. It does look like the clips go the same way.
Yeah, I think they fit out, so they're facing out over.
Yeah, they do, as far as I'm aware.
The instructions are very proper.
I bent my rod putting it on. but I got it.
Okay, we've had a bit more chat. So Denmark Build says, hi, Lindsay. And we've got a Facebook user in saying, Darth DMC saying hi. So hi, Darth DMC.
Hi,
Hi,
Darth.
Dave.
And then we've got Lindsay's Build saying, hi, Dave Mac. And hopefully I get this right. We have Furio86 says, I hope everything goes well with wife's surgery.
Oh, thank you. Thank you ever so much.
I'll take a risk of what you know, Dave.
Could be, yeah. Furio86 was I talking to you the other day? Oh, I know where you are. You did comment on one of my yeah, Morris Manor video, didn't you? Yeah, on my Matilda video. So yeah, she's not in the hospital yet, but yeah, hopefully things will go well. Fingers crossed and all that. So I was going to actually do a video today, but I've had something else on as well. So I was going to actually do a little, because this weekend for vintage cars and classic cars is Drive It Day or Drive It Weekend. So as it's known, Drive It Day. And so most of the vintage vehicles will be out tomorrow, but there's been some out today, obviously. But Drive It Day is basically use your classic on a certain day, take it to the seaside, go and have fish and chips, go to the shops, you know, all that sort of thing. Go to an organised event and all that. And unfortunately, Matilda's not going to be able to go out. So I've actually got it all jacked up with all the wheels off. And I'm hoping to get started on the brakes. I was going to go in the garage the other day, but I've had a bit of a family crisis, so I've had something else to deal with at the moment. So yeah, but hopefully soon we'll have it out and about.
Furio86 says, tulip top owner.
Oh, I know who you are now then. Yeah, I know who you are. So yeah, the stationary engine, if you want to go back on my site, the Bamford tulip top stationary engine, Furio86 owns it now. So, and what a beautiful engine it is. It really, really is. So I don't know whether you know the history of it or not, but I didn't restore it and Lee didn't restore it. We just made it run and made it complete and everything. So yeah, what a beautiful engine it is. It really is a beautiful engine. So 1924, I believe. So yeah, 100 years old then. 100 years old.
So Lee's video this morning when he was showing how to do gaskets with string.
Oh right, I haven't seen that one yet. Yeah, so Furio86, if you watch Lee's listers. So,
hang on, I'll put that channel in the chat.
That's our son's stationary engine channel, and he shows you how he's rebuilding all his large Lister stationary engines. So, which is very, 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 very interesting to say the least. Especially if you've got an open mind as well. You know, if you're a bit offended by a bit of language, by all means, don't watch it. But when something goes wrong, our Lee is he likes to tell it how it is. So let's put it that way. So
be open-minded.
yeah. But having said that, he is a very good engineer, even though I do say so myself. So, and he's is working on engines that are well over 100 years old, made by the Lister Company. So Listers of Dursley, which are no longer in existence, unfortunately. So they're mostly petrol or petrol paraffin engines. Thank you for that, Mark. Very much appreciated.
No problem. Stephen Haynes Medal says hi, Lindsay's Builds. Stephen Haynes Model says hi, Furio86. Lindsay's Build says hello, Stephen Haynes Models. And then there we have the channel link for Lee's Listers.
Thank
in
you.
The chat. And then Dave Matt Bill says hi, Furio. Yeah, I was watching the one he did the other day.
Was it the vaporizer?
No, it was. No, I watched that one. I was watching him start up the 1926 Lister X-Type stationary engine.
Yeah. That engine is very, very rare. Very rare indeed. In fact, it could be the only one in England. But I do know he's actually on the trail of finding another one. So,
and he's taking that to Holland as well for a show.
Yeah, he'll be taking that to Holland. Yeah, they call it Newnan. I think they call it Newnan, and he'll be taking that to Holland. So he went last year and thoroughly enjoyed it. Him and Haley went last year and thoroughly enjoyed it. One of the best shows for stationary engines around, apparently. So, yeah, they don't do things by halves, don't Haley and Lee.
No. Okay, Go For It Painting says hello. So, hi, Go For It.
Hi, Go For It.
Hi, Go For It.
Stephen Haynes Model says hi, Go For It Painting. Dave Matt Build says hi, Go For It. Go For It Painting says hi, Stephen. Go For It Painting says hi, Dave. And Go For It Painting says hi, all.
Hello. They're quite easy to put on, aren't they? Them clips. So these are the ratchet straps for the sides, and they're just going through a hole in the canvas here. And then there's like a little silver clip. There's like a silver clip. Yeah, they go through there easy, and there's like a little silver clip that clips on. So just make sure you get the clip the right way around, the silver clip. So the smooth end towards the smooth end, and then it sort of clips together, if you know what I mean, once you get the other side of it on. And I can see what's going to happen here is that these will probably slide in the rail on the trailer. So either that or they'll just sit there pretty. So they might just sit there pretty. So here we go. And this is just repetitive. It's just putting one in, turning it over and putting the clip on, putting one in, turning it over, putting the clip on. So, and they're just, they represent ratchet straps. So I keep thinking that the camera's there, but isn't it? It's right up there somewhere. So it just represents a ratchet strap on the bottom end of the canvas, as you would have on the normal real thing.
Okay, Furio86 says, I also own a third scale model tulip top my uncle gave me 3 years, and a model saw bench I made over all animated, so I love models too.
Wow. So yeah, the model tulip top, does it actually run? I think I've seen one before at an East Yorkshire rally where an old guy had 2 or 3 open crank model stationary engines, and I thought, wow, they are fantastic. So there's a lot of very clever people out there that can engineer things like that. So I wish I could, but this is just like a part wax, really. So you buy week by week or month by month, and you get the certain bits to put together. So, and as you know, on our channels, we do all sorts. We do plastic modelling. We do part wax models. We do gardening. Geordie Dave there, he has a gardening channel because he's got an allotment, and which him and the family get involved with. And we do all sorts throughout our channel, don't we? Knitting, sewing, model making, and obviously I've got and I've got a couple of Petter stationary engines. I used to have 25, believe it or not, Petter stationary engines. So, and I just couldn't cope with them any longer, and we wanted a classic car, so I sold 23 of them, and we put some money towards it, and we bought Matilda, which is our 1953 Morris Minor. And basically I've always had a vintage vehicle of some sort or other. We have had a Green Goddess fire engine, a Bedford RL HZ. We've had a Ford Thames Trader wrecker wagon. We've had 3, if not 4, double-decker buses. We've had an open-top double-decker bus. We've had 3 single-decker buses. So all vintage or classic, of course. And we've earned quite a bit over the years, and sadly I had to sell them all on, and you can't obviously keep them all, and you can only drive one at once. So and as you know, if you're into vintage, the costs soon start racking up, especially if you've got a vintage double-decker bus or something, and you're having to take it out and insure it and MOT it and put fuel in it and everything else. But that's not a cheap hobby. So for our retirement, we wanted something cheap and cheerful. So we said, right, well, the most cheap and cheerfulest classic car would have to be a Morris Minor, and I love the old Morris Minors. So, and we just happened to find this one at the right price at the right time. So we said, right, we'll do that, and it's just going to be hopefully a lovely hobby for us, in our retirement, like so.
Okay, I'll just catch up with this chat. So Lindsay's build says, hi, go for it painting. Furio86 says, yes, that's my uncle. That is my uncle.
Ah.
Dave Matt Build says, you've had quite the collection, haven't you, Sir Dave?
Oh, yeah, over the years we have, yeah.
And then Darth DMC has put, those upper rails can be awkward to fix in place unless you have another pair of hands available.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So a bit of advice there from Darth DMC.
Thank you. Well, I've got one side of the tarpaulin done. So again, difficult to show on camera the right way up because I'm the opposite way on. Because you normally see the other way on, but anyway, so that's one side done complete. So I'm now going to put this lay it on the trailer, that side of me, and I'm going to get the other one and build the other one exactly the same.
Okay, we'll go over to Geordie as he's working on his trailer. There we go.
Yeah, you could do with an extra hand over here when you're doing one in. So get one screw in, halfway in, and then go across and get the other one in.
Okay.
Then we'll take the number.
Cup of tea. Are they difficult to line up, Dave?
Can be. I'm getting them tight. I've got one that doesn't seem to want to screw in.
Yeah, I've actually put all my bits away, so I'm going to have to find all my bits, like my screwdriver and what have you.
Dave McBill says, I'm surprised you're not doing your Trumpet to Titanic, Mark. Not tonight, it's an Eddie Stobart stream, so I'm just chilling out, doing the chat and helping these guys out. Like I said, I've got to wait for this stern post to come because I need to put that in place and then I can start working on the rudder.
Yeah. We don't mind if you want to do that though, Mark. It's all right.
I'm all right. I'm happily chilled out.
So, this the other way then. I'll start back on this side.
That back window don't like it closed.
To get the Trumpet Titanic out, it's not easy.
No.
To get set up for that, it takes at least half an hour.
No, that's the problem, isn't it? It's so big. Some of these models are so big.
Yeah. I'm currently just trying to build up bits and pieces for it at the moment, and then when I move rooms, I'll have a bigger desk to work on, and then I'll be able to work on it more. So I'm just trying to build up stuff and get bits and pieces here and there.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm working on 124 now, and it will just be exactly the same, apart from it's the side. And so yeah, I'm gonna crack on with that.
Is the material? I know it sounds stupid, like a real dust blind.
No, it's like rubber. It's like rubberized. It appears as though it's been painted, but it's obviously been printed. But as I say, it appears as though it's traditional handwriting, but that's obviously printed onto this material. I don't know if it's like rubberized. You know, you can feel feels a bit like rubberized, but it does feel as though it is some sort of material that is obviously very, very flexible, and as I say, rubberized. So you know, you could probably squeeze it up and it won't crease, maybe. I don't know, even though there is some creases in it where it's been folded. So, but the printing looks like traditional handwritten signs. So, because it's got the shading and everything to the letters, even the white letters have got the black shading around them. So, which is spot on, like, you know, it's very, very, very nice indeed.
Dave McBill says, I did issues 111 to 112 today of the Titanic. It's getting very heavy to lift down now.
Oh, yeah, I would imagine so. It is, because obviously it's the long hull of it and everything, isn't it?
And then Furio86 asks, what scale is the model and what hours will it take start to finish?
Right, okay, so this is a 1/12 scale. So 1 inch to 12 inch of the real thing. So and it comes in at like 140 issues, does this. So if you want to work out each issue to be about an hour or thereabouts, as you can see, this what I've done before took me an hour to do one side or thereabouts, didn't it? So we roughly work out to be an hour for each issue. So if you give or take 5 to 10 hours off that, or 5 to 10 hours on that, depending on which bits of the build you're doing. I mean, if I was to move onto the cab here, the cab has got all the into the camera. The cab's got all the relevant pipework in there, all the air pipework and everything. It's made out of die-cast metal and plastic and rubber. So obviously, it's pretty strong. It's got a die-cast metal chassis. The cab itself tilts forward, and so you can see the engine. And so there's all the engine in there, and all very, very detailed indeed. But it is 1/12 scale, so yeah, it's quite big. And if I just put that down a minute, and I change my camera. I just changed my camera, and you'll see another 1/12 scale model, just for comparison. So this here is a double-decker bus. It's actually a Route Master. So, and it's actually came originally with the roof on, and I've made it into an open top bus. But that's 1/12 scale, and that's my hand against it like that. So that gives you some idea of the scale. That is 27.5 inches long. So because the bus is 27.5 feet long. So 1/12 scale. And similar with the truck, if I was to pick up the truck like that, and put that against me, you'd see that that's, it's a good 14, 15 inches long, is that. So, and very, very heavy as well. So, but as I say, very detailed indeed. Especially when you come to the engine bits under the cab there. So, and it's got lights and everything else. So it represents the DAF 220 series, opening cab doors, and it's got lights and goodness knows what. So yeah, and as I say, 140 issues. So sometimes you get we got like the door there, for instance, the cab door in one issue, but it had no interior to the cab door. So there was 3 issues doing the cab interior door. So that's how they split it all up, you see, into little bits. Split it all up into manageable bits that you can put together roughly within 1 week. So 14 wheels and tyres, massive wheels and tyres. And they all turn, but they're not supposed to turn really, because they're only on a single screw in the centre. But they've got, obviously detailed to the tyres and everything. So, and these are supposed to be 1120s, where the ones on the Route Master are 920s or 1020s. So, yeah. And as I say, if you had the whole pack, roughly you would say an hour per issue, or give and take 10 hours or so for the whole pack. So we've never actually sat down and made a model like this from start to finish, because we've not had the whole pack of everything. So usually we would do 1 or 2 of the pack, 1 or 2 issues per week, and you make that spread out throughout the year. If you go onto Geordie Dave's channel, for instance, or Max Mod's channels, Max Mods is building lots of other scale models as well as Geordie Dave, and they're building them in 1/8 scale, 1/350th scale, and 1/200 scale. So there's all sorts of different scales there, and so you get an idea of watching them how long they actually take. But if you was to buy this from the newsagent, or you would get 4 copies per week. For instance, this is what's this? 134. Just where's my camera gone? There it is, somewhere there. Issue 134. It's $9.99 a week, and we've actually got a piece of the floor in there for the trailer. So, and if you was here earlier, we was complaining that the floor is actually red, and it shouldn't be. It should be obviously wood. But yeah, and obviously that's what it'll look like when it's finished. So, and of course, putting the floor in, that won't take an hour to do. So we think it'll take, yeah, it's about 10 minutes. So.
Yeah, you get some parts that are quick, so.
Well, Lindsay's build says that it's vinyl wrap heated into the canvas, and he says, I had one done a few years ago, DS.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I suppose it is vinyl wrapped. Yeah. You can tell that it is canvas, and it's sewn as well at one end. So yeah, definitely, it's really nice material, I think, and I'm hoping that the creases will drop out once it's spread about, Mike.
Okay. And Daft DMC says those roof joists, issues 129 to 131, do a good job of holding that red middle strut. Was glad to see it stop wobbling.
Yeah. Ah, good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the red roof struts.
Yeah. What is he doing? No. Right. KM screws.
Whew.
There he goes. Little.
So yeah, if you'd like to put your channel in, Mark and Geordie Dave's, and then people can see what people are building. And then they'll have some idea of what's what then. So I mean, obviously some issues can be done in 10 minutes, literally just 10 minutes, bang bang bang, and it's done. But you get this, you don't always get a magazine with each part work neither. Sometimes you have to look on the net for the instructions, but with this part work, the Eddie Stobart, we're actually getting a magazine which has got the instructions, but it's also got some historical things all about Eddie Stobart, of course. So if you are an Eddie Stobart aficionado and you want to know more about Eddie Stobart, then it's worthwhile getting. What was I doing? I'm looking at this. So looking at that way around.
Right, that's everybody's channel links put in.
Oh, thank you, Mark.
There's more.
I think my washer's finished as well. Oh, have to wait for that a minute.
Yeah, I ended up doing some t-shirt printing today.
Oh.
I couldn't find a t-shirt for the U96 that I liked.
Yeah.
And unless you're paying ridiculous prices on Amazon or eBay. So I thought, right, I've got some t-shirt paper. So I printed out a design and put it on a white T-shirt. Worked out fine.
Oh, brilliant.
Cool.
Excellent.
So you're getting a T-shirt printing now?
Oh, it's just a simple thing of printing it out on the printer and then just using an iron to transfer it to fabric. But I mean, it does the job.
Yeah.
You can get the paper off Amazon.
So I can't get them on. That's 13. Ow. That's my finger ends. Dear, oh dear. Come on, get on there. Right struggle with the D shaped. Got to get them the right way around. Do do do. My brain won't work. Needs turning on, does my brain? Do you know, I could do with my little vise bringing in. That would maybe do it.
Okay, just catch up with these chats. So here are all the links to our 3 channels that are on tonight. And then Furia86 says, looks like I've got some videos to watch. Thanks for the links. Welcome. And Facebook user, well, we know this is Darth DMC, who says, why don't they do British ships as part works instead of doing German ones all the time? They do British warplanes. Yeah.
Totally agree.
Yeah. It's
Queen Mary.
Well, it's like the cars, isn't it? I mean, we said about the cars ages ago. You know, you've got Ferraris and you've got this, that, and the other. But what about the British cars?
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to grip now. It's the other way around. To grip down there. Come on. Right.
Dave Builds says, I asked Harsha if they could bring out the Lusitania, but I've heard nothing.
Yeah. I asked them to, I think me and Christine asked them to bring out a Bedford OB type, and nothing happened, or we suggested it and nobody took up on it. Yeah, I mean, originally when we was doing the Routemaster bus, there was a lot of people saying that they would like to do the train as well. You know, the London train that's famous with the Routemaster bus. So the red underground train. So, but they never took up on it. So
Lindsay Build said, nice E-type Jag would be nice. But Model Space did do one, didn't they? They did the green E-type Jag.
Yeah, well, you've got Agora models that do a red E-type Jag.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is available, Lindsay. A ready type jag through Agora Models.
You can't get the green one anymore.
I don't. Yeah, I was going to say I don't think you can get the green one anymore, can you? Because it's
not unless they bring it back out again.
As you were saying, not unless they bring it back out again.
Yeah, Dave Matt Build says the E-Type Jag has already been out, Lindsay.
Yeah.
And Lindsay's Build says, wow, really didn't know that.
Yeah. So in 1/8 scale. So it's a massive build in 1/8 scale, and it's a beautiful model. So yeah, go and have a look at Agora Models.
And then Daft MC says the Agora have done a red E-Type. So yeah.
Yeah.
Out of all of them, I think I preferred the green one from Model Space because I like the racing green.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I found with that, putting wheels together was a nightmare.
Yeah, the spoked wheels.
Yeah.
Agora gave you an option though. You could either do the spoked wheels or you could do these other ones that they designed.
Yeah. But not with D'Agostini had the spoke things on.
Okay, we've got Daz Faulkner in saying, how do everyone? So hi Daz, welcome to the stream.
Hi Daz.
And Lindsay's Build says, hi Daz.
Hi Daz.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Dave?
Am I going to be as lucky as this? I'm just trying to get this second rod in, and had a struggle with the first rod on this side, and so I've got loads to do really. What are you doing?
Flying.
You're flying?
5 issues I went through.
5?
Hi.
So I'm slacking them, aren't I?
The ones after the sides, I think, are.
Once you get that done, Dave.
Yeah. I'll fly away. Okay.
Yeah. What it's just getting these sides put together and put on, and then
after that issue, Geordie, have a vape break.
Yep, I will.
Have a vape and go get a brew.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, then I'll catch up.
I'll let you. I've got one more spoon to put in, and I'll have a break.
So Daz Faulkner says, how do Lindsay? Dave Matt Bill says, hi Daz. Daz says, how do Dave? Lindsay goes, Morgan 4 + 4 maybe.
Oh.
We've got Steve131 in saying, evening all, evening Steve, welcome to the stream.
Hi Steve.
Dave Matt Bill says, hi Steve. Lindsay's Bill says, hi Steve131. And Daz says, how do Steve?
Right.
All right, so have a break, have a one of them things, yeah.
I want some Terry's orange milk chocolate, yeah.
Terry's orange milk chocolate.
Terry's orange chocolate. Milk chocolate.
Well, what you like? You could have shared that.
Mm-hmm. You want a piece?
Yeah. Don't know how we're going to share it, like, but
I'll get the helicopter to send it down here.
Okay,
Okay.
so Steve131 says at Lindsay's Builds, evening. Steve131 also says at Daz Faulkner, evening, sir. And then Steve says at Dave Matt Builds, evening, young man.
Let's pop some of these. Pop some of these on. And go. You just got to put your fingers to the side. It's a bit like sewing. Oops.
Are you on your second one now, are you?
I'm on my second one now, yeah. Just popping it on half the clips. Come on. Some go on really nice, some don't. I don't want to go on that way. Okay, it's fine. Another thing you've got to have is with a lot of these models is a bit of manual dexterity. If you haven't got it all the time, you know, it can be really frustrating. Come on. Get on there. So, there's another one there. Here, yeah. Then I've got to do the others. God, start from this side. Come on, get on. 1, 2, 3. I think a lot of the work there is repetitive. You know, when you're doing something like this, you're usually building 2 of something, or 4 of something, or 6 of something. In case of the wheels, it was a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Come on. Okay. We're nearly there. Come on. Okay. My fingers are getting sore. There we go. So that's got that. Yeah, double check. So that's the second one done. I'm going to lay it out on the trailer. Then I'm going to do a bit of tadding. Oh. There we go. Yeah, that'll straighten up, I think. Right. So, bit of tadding. We've got bits of plastic all over the place. And then I think I'll go on to issue 125, Geordie.
Yep.
125. Okay. 125. What might that be then? Let's have a look. Silver parts for the top side rails on the right hand side. Fast parts for the top rail, right hand side of the trailer are assembled. Okay.
That'll be your next 4. That'll be your next 4 issues.
Yeah. I've got one on here. Let's do it in order first. what you've got to look out for is that each one of these are numbered, and 125. That's the one, isn't it? Scissors. 125. Do.
I like that they've put in troubleshooting electrics, even though the electrics on these are as simple as anything.
Yeah. Thank you. And I wanted me out of the pot. So what we have here then is 2 rails, a joining bracket, and some screws. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. We've got DD12 screws. So they'll be metal. So yeah, these are metal pieces. So if you was wondering, and we're gonna obviously join these up, aren't we? With the little joiner. And you put in there, look like that, aren't we? We are. I think both ends are the same, aren't they? Was that correct, Geordie? I think both ends are the same.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Yeah, it looks pretty much all the same. So now I've got to put my screws in.
Okay, so Stephen Haynes model says hi to Steve131, and he also says hi to Daz.
Oh, come on. There you go. Put some oil on it first.
Oh, and we got Crafty Chris in saying, I'm really missing building my Eddie Stobart.
Hello, darling.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris. Hope you're feeling okay.
And then Stephen Haynes model says hi at Crafty Chris. And Dave Builds says evening, Chris.
I think I've got a feeling I know where that roof's going to sit on.
You know the roof's going to sit on?
Yeah, because when I look at it from this angle and you put these metal balls on, every so often down there's four
screws.
There's 4 indents where someone with a like a bit of another plastic that's got a bit of a screw on the end to fit it in.
Oh yeah.
Looks like it's that.
So they'll have
looks like they'll go in and they'll clip into these holes.
Like a clip, yeah.
Every so far down.
We're actually using Christine's branding tonight because it had a nice intro video on it.
Yeah, that's correct. So that's one bit. What's happened to my cap on my thing? Oh dear. Right. So what was this then? 125. So, and again, we're going to be repeating. So 126. Oh. 126 will be the same side. Is that correct, Dave? Yep. So this time we have got 2 joiners. Is that right? Two joiners.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're gonna extend the ball.
Yeah, you're gonna extend the bar. We're gonna put on that side. See if I can get it somewhere. I have got some room, honest. So yeah, put that there. So they want to come out there. So open that first to get them out. Rubbish everywhere. DD12 screws again. Yeah.
Yep.
DD12s. Okay. The joiner. The joiner only fits in one way, doesn't it? If I remember rightly. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll only go in one way.
We'll only go in one. Yeah. Well, it will only go in one way. And you only need the tip of your screw putting into your oil, of course. You don't need to bury it down there. Yeah.
You're lucky. My oil's packed away.
Oh, right.
I've had to do it without oil.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, it's fine. My oil was I've packed it away.
Have you got any washing up liquid?
It went in okay.
So you didn't do what I did then. When I packed up to move, I had a little bit of a toolbox with modelling stuff in it, so I could still do my models like 3-in-1 oil and screwdrivers. And
to be honest, I wasn't expecting to do no more. I was just going to put all this away until then I decided. We always just did a little bottle like that, so in that box there somewhere, but
Yeah.
I could probably get it if I was desperate, but I found I didn't need it.
No. That one. And that one. So she's nice and tight. Okay. And we want another one in. Get it the right way around. Okay. And you can obviously see, guys, how this builds up. It builds up bit by bit by bit. And there's obviously a lot of doing the same.
Yep. So repetitive work.
I still say that the amount of screws was a lot in the Rootmaster rather than any other build that I've seen so far.
Yeah, because all the blinking panels what they put on.
There was a lot, wasn't there?
Yeah, the blinking tiny things are up. I think all the smaller again in here, the Rootmaster ones are even smaller.
Yeah. Yeah, very nearly 3,000 screws in the Rootmaster. Very, very nearly. And then I think it was 1,250 parts or something. And yeah, a lot of work.
okay, Lindsay's build says hi to Crafty Chris. I don't know. I think the Rossi equals that with the pipes you have to put in it.
Pipes, oh God. Okay, so I won't get in the camera all, but that's the strip, and obviously that's got a groove in it all the way down for the curtain rail. Yeah, I think that's gonna sit on one side of the trailer, but I think I'll build my other one first.
That's what I do, and I'll build the two of them.
Yeah. So 127, not that it matters. So what else have you got to do, David? Have you got all these done?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm busy with the roof supports.
you're busy with the roof supports now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the red ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, DD12 screws again. And I've got a pot somewhere, Horlix screw pot. I'm not using it at the minute. I think it might be in the Eddie Stobart box actually. So I ought to use it, but I'm not. I think it's got screws in for something else at the minute. So yeah, we've got a magnetized screwdriver obviously, and we've got an oil pot here that's got 3-in-1 oil in it. It's got like one of them pumper tops on, so you can just pump a little bit into the well at the top, and you can then just dip your end of your screw in it, so because it's obviously going into metal, so it makes them go into that a little bit easier. But as Dave has said already, Geordie Dave, you don't have to use the oil, but it just makes it.
The oil will probably make it a lot easier.
Yeah, it makes it easier, doesn't it? Rather than anything else. Does that not want to sit straight with this, or what? No, it's not too bad. There's a little gap, but it's all right. Just make sure. Yeah, the other one's the same. Yeah. So that's that. Next, 128.
Okay, Furio86 says, I will catch you on the next one. Got to go walk the dog. Thank you again and take care. So good night and thank you for watching.
Good night, and hopefully we might see you around the rally circuit somewhere. Not sure where, but if you recognise me at all, come and tap me on the shoulder and say hello. And yeah, be good to see you, and be good to see the Bamford open crank again as well. So yeah, see you on another stream sometime. Take care now.
Okay, Steve131 says at Stephen Haynes Models, evening sir. Darth DMC says number of screws in Twiggy up to issue 134 is 932 screws.
Oh, do you know? I didn't think there was that many.
And then he says expect a few more in 140.
Yeah. 934 screws. So we're saying that very nearly 1,000 screws then. Jolly good.
And then Steve131 says, gotta get 1,000.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got to get to 1,000. If it's 3,000 or very nearly 3,000 on the Route Master, then yeah, we've got to get to 1,000 on here, really. So, because we've shown our models, and you know, people have asked questions about them, especially when we've been talking about them and what have you, when they've been out at a show, and you tell people that they're screwed together. They're screwed together, they say, and then they can't see that they're screwed together. And that's because the model itself, once it's like 3 or 4 feet away from you, you know, the very, very tiny screws disappear into the background. So once you get people to feel the model, especially the the route master, and they feel the model on the roof, and they feel little bumps on the roof, and we say, yeah, they're screws. They're holding the panels on. It's very surprising what people say when they notice that the models are screwed together.
Okay, Darth DMC says some brackets to be fitted to the sides of the tail plate plus a hazard bar to place underneath it.
Ah, right, yeah. Yeah, like a bumper bar at the rear. Yeah. If it's just a couple off 3,000, sorry, if it's a couple off 1,000 screws, I'm just going to chuck a couple of screws in the cab or something, just to say, right, there's 1,000 screws in there.
Steve131 says, so Dave, you let people touch your models?
Oh yeah. Well, you know, when we've shown them, we've had them out on a big table or big tables, very strong tables, and you can usually tell the enthusiasts among people and the people that are, you know, pretty genuine. So yeah, if you've got somebody that's very curious on how these models are made and how they would go about building them, very often you'd come across people that would like to sort of, you know, buy their own, or, you know, be more inquisitive on how they're made, and so you would give them the opportunity of, say, look, feel that, and, you know, rub your hand over the roof of a route master, and you'd be surprised how many people then have a lot more respect for both the model and the model maker, because they're realizing then, you know, exactly what you've gone through to build the model, and it's more of a, you know, a thing where we've encouraged a lot of people that way on building their models, and yeah, so I mean, yeah, we obviously very careful how we do let touch the models, obviously. So right, Geordie Dave, a question.
Right.
Number 1 and number 2 there is on here. And to save me looking in the book, let me have a look.
I've got the first set. Right. All my number 2s are on that side.
All your what ones?
My number 2s.
All your only number 2s are on which side?
Right. Can you see where my model is?
Yeah.
It's hard because we're on television.
Yeah. I know, yeah.
Well, I've got...
so your groove, so if I was to show you the groove would be underneath, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's how I did it. I didn't look at the numbers. I just said, right, the groove's underneath, so that goes that way, the groove's underneath, and that goes that way.
Yeah. That's right, yeah. And that fits in better, doesn't it? Yeah, of course it does. Yeah. Thank you for that, Dave. Why I put my oil away. So
I didn't even, because I wasn't reading the magazines, I didn't even know they were numbered.
yeah, no. Well,
I've done this wrong, and it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, it's all 2s and it's all 1s.
Yeah, I only realised, and that's because I saw a number 2 on the back, and I thought, well, they're going to be identical, so right. Need a screw put in the end, and it's going to be very difficult to do. Come on. So I'm a bit under the camera here. I'm sorry about that. Just get a screw in to hold it. Right. And I'll do the same for the other side. I know you can't really see what I'm doing. Let's move it over that way a little bit. So, yeah, might be able to see what I'm doing there. Just load her up with a screw. Bit of oil.
Okay, Darth DMC says, I don't know if there is any difference between the two rails, but they've been designated to a curtain side.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they have as well, haven't they? So, what I'll do is if it doesn't line up at some point, then I will make a note that it's quite possibly that it's one of them. But looking at the layout of the top rail and everything that's going to go across, it looks like they'll fit, and the bottom of it will just be a slide as far as I'm aware. So all I've got to do now is put the other 4 screws in, and job will be a good one.
So I've got a question then for DMC. What's the tape for? The double-sided tape, the 3M tape?
Yeah, I don't know that.
I don't know if we haven't been told about that yet.
Well, I just wonder if he has any idea what it's for. Because you get it, it's not listed in the magazine, but yet it's there.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's to tie back the curtain.
Well, it's not. It's nothing in the new magazines about it. So unless it's going to be in the next load of issues.
Yeah, it's just like it wasn't listed in the parts, but yet it was there.
Yeah.
A couple of responses anyway. So he says, I never paid any attention to the numbers on the roof joists. They're all the same.
Yeah.
And he also says, no idea.
Yeah. Yeah, just got one more screw to put in at the other side, and then that's the roof. Rails. The slider rails done.
Right. He also says others think it's to hold the curtains to the chassis.
Right.
I wouldn't have thought though that tape would be strong enough.
No, it's not that strong, is it really?
No. Them curtains look quite weighty.
Yeah.
I don't think that's strong enough, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. Right, yeah. That one's a bit higher. Could be because that's the front one. Yeah, could be. So got that one in there, 2 in there, yeah. 2 in there, yeah. 2 in there. Okay. Right. Okay, so I think I'm on to the 129, was it now? I think.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, what I'm doing. The plastic things on the top.
The red things are on the top, yeah. I know what it is. What, we've got 3 packets of them, have we? Pardon?
Yep. Yep.
3 packets. Okay. Just had it there for that. I'm going to need some other screws, I reckon. Yeah.
And one set of screws for the outside and a different set for the inside.
Oh, that's very helpful, isn't it?
Because some are going into metal,
Yeah,
and some are going into plastic.
yeah.
So the one with the most screws is going into.
It's going into the metal.
Darth DMC says, hopefully find out in one of the remaining issues. Oh, right. And he says, last 6 issues being sent out together.
Oh,
This as well. I heard they're doing that with the Doll's House, so they're doing that with this as well.
yeah, they've done that with the Doll's House.
Must be something they've started doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's even better than having to wait a month or 2 weeks to finish the job.
Well, yeah. They didn't do that with the Spitfire, but they must start doing it.
Yeah. It will be very handy for, you know, if they're going to put out another build, they could get a build out on the way before, just as one finishes, couldn't they? Right. Okay. So, try and get organised.
Yeah, this is where I'm having to stand up with the others. Can you see what I'm? Can you see what I'm moving?
1, 2, 3, 4. These are numbered as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I'll just click them on.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Are they any different? I don't think they are they?
Nope, they're all the same.
I'm gonna say.
I just started where the magazine said. I started at the back where the doors is.
Oh yeah.
And work my way along because that's where the magazine set to start from.
I see how they fit now.
Oh well, I'll start the way the magazine says. So.
And they all look absolutely identical, don't they?
Yep, they're all just clicked in all the way along.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. They look.
It's just tons of little screws.
Loads of little screws, yeah. I'm just going to clip a few in and see how they go without screws.
They're going pretty good. They're clipping pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, they look as though they do. Are they a bit proud in the centre, perhaps? Proud in the centre. Yeah, let's have a look then. Okay. No. Come on. Get in there. At least it should make that roof a lot stronger because of the little plastic bit along the centre there. It's not going to hold anything, is it? Yeah, I think they're all identical, aren't they? 2, 3, 4, yeah, all identical. Yeah. Which is jolly good. again, we're repetitive. We're doing exactly the same, exactly the same.
God, if I was doing all them on top, I'd be getting me wild stick out.
Yeah, mine's actually flat.
I've got one of them, so.
Well, at least I think it's flat. Sorry about people watching screws going in, but
Yeah. I do.
It's part of the build. Let me have a look and see where my wow stick is. Let's have a look. I bet it is flat. Maybe isn't. Right. What end of screwdriver have we got in? Do we know? I don't know. Excuse me. Oh, I can't see because I'm yawning. Oh, God.
Keep slipping this bit, so try another bit.
Maybe that one. Let's have a look. And I've got to sort these screws out. DPs, they're plastic. DP, plastic. DDs are metal. DDs are metal. DPs are plastic. DDs are metal. All right. Okay, I've got a couple there. That's DDs. I don't know whether this driver end will do it. Oh, magnet's got on it. That's not good, is it? Is it that one that I don't? Is it that one that I use or what? Don't know. Let's have a look. That one works. I don't know whether it goes in or not. We'll see. It's metal. Oh, yeah. Well, let's get some plastic ones in and see what they do. And for plastic, DP15s. Obviously, guys, different screws for plastic to what there is to metal. There first. I don't like going on. Maybe have to. Maybe have to rebalance them. Oh. No, that's the wrong end. So that is the wrong end. So I wonder if it's one of them under there. Oh yeah, it's the wrong end, isn't it? Yeah. Where did I get it from? Doing all this talking to myself, I know. Sounded going mad. Went mad ages
When
ago.
it starts answering your back, you should be worried.
Yeah, yeah. Went mad ages ago, didn't we? pH 0. pick them up. Okay. Okay. Might be worthwhile doing all the plastic ones with that. Because it ain't got a lot of guts in it. So oh. There we go.
How you doing, dear?
I've got all the bars in. I've just got to screw them in.
You got all the bars in right across?
I've got all the bars in, but I've just got to screw them in.
Oh, well. They're not all screwed in though.
Well, I've got to screw them in yet, so I've only just started. Run out of screws already. Come on.
We're going to have a look at 132.
Oh, that'll be a bit of the floor, will it?
Yep.
Oh. Bit of the floor.
The cab floor, the trailer floor, that doesn't look like a trailer floor.
Yeah, yeah.
132. First trailer floor panel. Then it tells you how to operate the lights.
Ah,
Fitting the batteries.
done that already.
So, and it tells you where switching on the lights. Switching on lights should eliminate the headlights above. In future period, operate the indicators and operate the brake lights and troubleshooting. So they give you they give you an idea on how to switch on your lights. So next week will be how to operate indicators. And another how to operate your brake lights and a troubleshooting guide.
Oh, goodness me.
And this has got the most basic electronics in it and all.
It's only got lights, hasn't it? Good God.
And a horn.
And a troubleshooting guide.
You're really right, aren't you? There's nothing. It's just got lights.
Right. Well,
Oh, goodness me.
there is the floor.
Right, hang on, let me put you on big Geordie. There we go.
There is the floor. A shiny side and a non-shiny side. So I presume it'll be shiny side up. Is that it? Just sit like that.
I would have thought shiny side down, but shiny side.
Let's have a look. We'll see what the instructions do. Shiny side up or down.
Shiny side up for sure.
Shiny side up.
Shiny side up, is it?
Uh-huh. Because you can see the reflection properly off the door. Yes. I'll see what it clicks into. It just sits there.
Darth DMC says, I put the metal screws in first, then did the plastic ones.
I've just done the plastic ones first.
Puts his tabs on. Oh, at the side. Well, it didn't fit properly. Pretty.
My wow stick's gone flat now, so.
Okay.
Doing all the plastic ones.
Well, what I said to you, Dave, probably do this over tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to be finished at the night.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, by the time you get that top one, these are just clipping off.
Yeah, oh, that's okay then, that's good. So I've got to put the metal screws in now.
So 133, another floor panel, operating the lighting. That's what the magazines tell you. Tell you how to use indicators.
Why is that? Oh, I don't know why.
Tell you how to do your foot pedal. The next issue is the troubleshooting. 134's got a troubleshooting guide. There's a troubleshooting. Right.
Oh, I never noticed that I've left the curtains open.
Darth DMC says tiny notches on the side of the floor panels.
Yeah, I didn't see them, but I've seen them now.
Is that how they're held in?
Uh-huh.
Sounded like Elvis then, Dave. Uh-huh.
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 Getting up the rig and clip in.
Doyle. Olive Doyle. So yeah, I'm just doing what you was doing 5 minutes ago, Dave. I'm just screwing all the screws in.
I was just putting this through and I put one end in the other and it pops up.
Oh, that's not good, is it? Oh, that one's into the end. That's all right. Shoo-be-doo-be-doo. I might have to find my magnetizer. Be in one of my boxes somewhere down here. Never any good at counting. I think I've missed one. We missed a screwy, Dad.
All right. Last one.
Last one? Is it going all right, Dave?
Yeah, not too bad. I didn't like it though. But I put the load on a little better.
Say again?
Well, I don't like it though.
You don't like it? No. I think I'm going to be with you on that one, because it's a red floor, not a wooden floor.
Too shiny, you know. Who would have a shiny floor? Well, why has it not got the wood produced?
Be a bit dangerous as well if it was that shiny.
Yeah, no, you got in there with a forklift, you'll skid to the other end of the truck and straight through the cab.
Why don't you contact Ian at Partwork Upgrades and maybe suggest like a vinyl sticker he could do for the cab floor?
For the trailer floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the trailer floor.
Good idea.
But this is
see if you can do something. I know
Good
it can
idea,
do like stickers and stuff, so you might be able to do something if you give you the measurements. So
yeah,
you might be able to do it in how many different sections there are for the floor, so you can take it up if you need to.
Yeah.
I've just put my third section, so there must be a fourth section. There are 4 sections, but it's full of fingerprints now because I've been handling it.
Yeah.
It's picking up your fingerprints like you now watch with some windows.
Yeah.
Okay, Dave Builds says, I'm going to say goodnight, guys. I'm up early in the morning to get my car ready for my road trip to Peter Webster's. Wow.
Ooh.
Excellent builds tonight. Big thumbs up. Thank you, Dave.
Thank
Mark.
you, Dave.
Thank you, dear.
Give Peter Webster an extra handshake from me, Dave. Please, thank you.
Oh, you push them in and it's still lifting.
I'm waiting for the weather to get better. And me and Julie might go off on our travels again.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, we'll make sure we'll turn on location sharing this time so we don't get lost.
Okay, there it is with the floor on.
Okay, let me come over to you, Geordie. There we go.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh gosh, yeah, not sure about that, Charlie.
Yeah.
I saw that and other day and I instantly thought that is completely wrong for a floor.
Yeah.
They've totally let the truck down with that.
Yeah.
Darth DMC says total floor area is 195 millimeters width times by 860 millimeters length.
There's your sizes.
There's your size. That's good.
I would contact Ian and see if he can do anything.
Now I'm going to put my load on. Busy transporting the Titanic.
Yeah.
It's ideal for when I move, carrying my Titanic in.
Well, yeah, exactly, yeah.
So it's got the load on now, so it's busy.
Eddie Stobart moved the Titanic.
Yep.
To try and do this over the top of you. Oh.
Okay.
What missing there? What have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws to go.
You got your floor and all, Dave.
Have I got me what?
You got your floor as well.
Yeah.
So
three sections, is it?
That'll do. Once you get the floor, that'll be 12 issues. You're getting done the night.
Yeah.
So if you work it out, if the floor's over 4 issues, that's like 40 quid for a floor. That looks, in my opinion, not the greatest floor for a for a trailer.
Exactly, yeah.
40 quid for 4 pieces of plastic. You could have got plastic cord made yourself.
Yeah.
You could have got some decent bolts to wood and done it yourself.
Yeah. Bringing Titanics on it looks better than the floor. I just got to get them into my magazine holder. Pick up all the rubbish I've got under here. I'm an untidy modeler, you know. All the paper I just high on the floor. All the papers under the wrapping are just high on the floor.
Oh gosh, no.
I've got paperwork all over the floor, plastic and whatever wrappers. I'll tidy up later.
I'm the same. I've got wrappers all over the floor. My little bin that's attached to the thing he has full. It needs emptying, so I can put it anywhere.
Darth DMC says, got the roof panels next.
We've only got 6 issues left, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you get there,
what comes next finishes it.
Yeah, if we get 6 altogether, yeah.
Then I can start working on the Titanic.
I'm not doing that laugh, Dave. I'm not doing ours laugh.
I'm going to build the hull. Then I can get the shelf up where I want it. And put the hull. The lead bits will just go on as it.
I'm just going it along these to make sure that they're all nice and tight. Then I'll have a look at the flow. I'm just coming back on myself a little bit now.
Okay, Darth DMC says, and they are likely to be green since the 176 Twiggy has a green trailer roof.
Yeah. That's not so bad. I'd rather it be green than red.
Yeah. And then he says 140 is likely to contain the extra parts for the trailer bumper, hazard bar and brackets.
Yeah.
But no working trailer lights.
No. I don't think there'll be any working trailer lights. I think that's been a red herring all along, which has been such a shame because obviously we question that with Harsha, and so did a lot of other people.
Yes. Oh, definitely trailer lights.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, I hope I've got some spares. I've just noticed one of the lifeboat lifter things is missing.
Right.
I'm going to come over to Dave because he's still building. So there we go.
Okay. Well, I'm about to do the floor in a second.
So it'll take you a second to get down for you to just bang them in.
Yeah, unfortunately, on the Half-Jet website, it only goes up to 136.
I'm going to lay them on there. And then 34, 33, and 32. So 132, 133, 134 are all. So to save me looking, where do we start then, Dave?
At the back door.
At the back door.
Yeah. Push it back and bring it down.
133.
You'll feel at the side there's little ridges which click into the off the post they click into the side.
Oh my god.
Little tiny little blinking.
Oh dear. Darth DMC says there are screw holes in the side of the tailplate and chassis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, it just lays on there.
Also, there's another bumper going to go into the bottom of there. On the back.
So it doesn't sit square then?
Yeah. I got the little lugs on the side.
It's got it. It's got it. That's one. That's 132. 133 is the next one. They're all still in the original bags, you see.
At the end of the day, we give our honest opinion, and you know, I'm not building this, but from what I can see of it, it just, it could have been better.
I mean, it's, you know, decent big bit of plastic, but goodness me.
The tractor unit, fantastic.
Oops.
The trailer up to not having lights in the back and the floor, just let it down.
What else is it? Straight the other way.
Yeah. Get one end in and the other bit pops out.
Yeah. Not good, that is it?
You gotta just fill it down, it fits.
Yeah, it didn't fit at all. So don't like that.
I don't think mine's 100% in. But I'm gonna replace it in anyway.
Well, I think if you're replacing it, then you can probably do a better job. But also, if you are keeping it, if the people out there are not going to modify it, then I suppose you could use maybe some magnets to hold it in place to the chassis of the trailer.
Yeah, you could actually. Yeah, if you glued some magnets onto the underside of this red plastic.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So sorry if somebody's texting me. I can't get to my phone at the minute. Yeah. Well, there you go. Nope, pops out. Okay, got the other way. I'll try the other way.
I'm just hoping you get the front one in, it doesn't push it all.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
From the camera angle, honestly, it looks like the roof of a bus.
Yeah, it's not very good.
It looks like the roof of a London bus from this angle.
Probably because you're seeing all this fretwork up here as well on the roof.
Yeah, it looks like the roof of a bus.
It's too glossy.
Honestly, that is not very good. That is probably the worst bit of the build.
Yeah.
Probably. Okay, so that's as far as I can go, because
as far as I can go.
That's as far as you can go, because we've got no issues left. So the next issue that we come across then, Dave, is issue 135, is that right?
So I've just had mine all on the floor there, so I would something like that. But it's another.
Yes, 135.
And it's another.
135. So 135, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then right up to 140.
So the next piece that'll come will be the last piece of the floor.
Yeah, the next piece will come. That'll be the last piece of the floor in here,
and then it'll be the roof,
and then it'll be the roof. Yeah,
and then probably tell you how to put a tarpaulin in.
Yeah,
that's made a good point. Lindsay's Builds has put that floor is a massive letdown. I would be going on the internet and ordering spruce wood to make a wood floor.
Yeah, that's terrible, is that, Lindsay? I agree with you.
Yeah, that is a letdown.
You know, being a wagon driver, Lindsay, you know that this floor would have been Carrowing wood or something like that, very hard wood.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it wouldn't have been a shiny surface like that, for goodness sake.
Well, no, because it's got to carry stuff on it and it gets scratched.
So what would you do? Would you get a bit of plastic cord, lay that down, and glue the spruce wood to it?
I think the spruce wood you get is, you know, get some ply. You could get some beech ply, very thin beech ply that would go down there to the thickness of this.
Then put the what you call it on top.
No, just glue it down to the chassis. You know, if you've got it this thickness, and glue them down to the chassis. But yeah,
if you want the floorboarding effect, though, you would then put this, what Lindsay said,
over the top. Yeah, you would. Yeah. Or, you know, beech ply or whatever, or Yeah, strip wood, because obviously Lindsay can get that strip wood, can't they, that he's done his models with, over the top of there. Well, there's about 0.5 mil, I think, before the edge, but yeah.
You wouldn't want to put it over the top of that, would you?
You wouldn't want to put it over the top of this because it would just slide off.
Yeah, just pull it out and put some piece of wood in.
It'd slide right off, so yeah, you'd put a piece of wood in, get a piece of wood cut to that size. Or even, the whole length and slot it in and glue it to the chassis. Then put your strip wood on.
Yeah.
So what a letdown that is.
Okay, so Gillian Stotts says, wow, they both looking a good show and a big thumbs up. Thank you, Gillian.
Thank you, Gillian.
Thanks, love.
Lindsay's Build says, excellent stream, guys. Been a pleasure watching you.
Thank you, Lindsay.
And then Darth DMC says, it's me sending pictures today via Facebook Messenger.
Oh, right, okay.
There we go.
I can't get to me thing at the minute. It's buried. So, okay, thank you for that, Darth. So, yeah. Oh, well. So, yeah.
Well, we'll go with camera.
Yeah, might as well go cameras up if you want. And
yeah,
job's a good one. We're done. We can't go any further. Can we?
While you're going cameras up, I can do the schedule.
Okay, yeah.
So we've resurrected the old schedule, guys. If you ever remember it. So we've now got this. This is going to go on my Facebook group this weekend. But this is just basically telling you what's on in the next week or so. And this goes right up to Christmas, but you do check it out in case any changes. So like tonight, we've had Build the Eddie Stobart with Geordie Dave and DS Models at 7 p.m. Then tomorrow night is myself with the... Hang on, let me go full screen on this one. Is the Partworks live show at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
And then I think this might change now. So we do have Build the Eddie Stobart at 8 p.m. tomorrow night, but I think...
we've done it now.
We've done it.
It was, I just didn't know whether we'd get it all done in one night, but...
Yeah.
Okay. Monday at 7 p.m. We've got the Disney Dolls House with Yorkshire Crafter and Crafty Chris at 7 p.m. Obviously, Crafty Chris isn't with us at the moment, but Julie is still doing it on her own with the help of myself and Geordie Dave with the chat and everything. But it's still broadcast to Christine's channel, so it's still on the schedule.
Yeah, thank you for that.
I don't think Horlix is doing the Ferrari, the Ferrari at the moment because he's waiting on parts.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday night, I believe, again at the same time, will be again on Crafty Chris's channel and Yorkshire Crafter's channel, the Disney Dolls House. And then on Wednesday at 8 p.m, we have the MCC UK.
Oh.
On all our channels. Yeah.
I'm going to have to pay something to do.
And then on Thursday, guys, we've got Danno's Universe with Build the Eddie Stobart at 7 p.m.
Okay.
And then back on to Friday, fingers crossed Horlix is feeling better, for Build the VW Camper at 7 p.m. And that is the schedule for next week.
Excellent.
There we go. But I think it's in the Facebook groups, but just double check. Things might change. There we go.
Yeah, they might. Yeah. Thank you ever so much for that, Mark. And thanks for your help tonight as well. Because
it's been fun. I've enjoyed it.
Much appreciated. We've been able to build, haven't we?
Oh, yeah. Lindsay's Build says, lay it down between the two main beams.
Yeah. Straight down. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea, Lindsay. Because this plastic's actually quite thick. So, can't show it to camera, but it's actually quite thick. What is it? 2 mil perhaps?
Looks like 2 or 3 mil.
2 or 3 mil, yeah. And it's got, as Geordie Dave says, some of these, they've got like little plastic widgets on the sides of it that's supposed to clip in, but they don't. So, anyway. And as we said, you wouldn't have a completely flat, silky smooth floor like that in a wagon, because you'd be putting your load on there and it'd just be slipping all over the place, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, Darth DMC's actually says it's 3 millimeter thick.
Okay, yeah, 3 mil. So you must have measured it. So yeah, so some 3 mil.
Yeah, you'd be like down in an ice rink, isn't it?
Yeah, would. Certainly would.
Ice skating in a trailer. 1/12 scale.
So yeah, God blimey. Can I lift it up and can I show you guys to the camera? Oh well, we'll try.
Oh, hang on, let me go full view. There we go.
So I can't get it back any further than that. So if I go that way a little bit, it's massive. You see, it's absolutely ginormous. So
not picking mine up because I've got a Titanic stored on it.
Yeah, you've got the Titanic on it. So obviously that's what it looks like tonight, guys, with all the roof beams and the flooring, the rubbish flooring. So yeah, you could certainly go ice skating on that, couldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Right, that's me. I'm going to put it down now. Ooh, I don't know what it weighs, but it does weigh quite a lot. So I
haven't got where I'm going to put it yet. I hope I've got it when I move. I hope I've got a big enough wall.
Well,
yeah, but the good thing about it is, Geordie, when you move, you'll be able to purposely set up your new model area to how you need it.
Yeah, you will, yeah.
See, that's the thing when I moved in here. I set it up to how I need it, and then when I move into the room upstairs in August, that's definitely going to be how I need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there might be a change with these cabinets. Not two of them put together, maybe two of them put separate, so it gives us more.
Yeah. Well, you could have the cabinets on a different wall and then have your shelves up above you for your stuff.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. So mine's going on a cabinet upstairs. So I've got a cabinet upstairs that's going on, and Crafty Chris's. I don't know where that's going at the minute, but I've got another cabinet, so I can put that somewhere. I've just noticed that one of the bars is sitting right at the top, so I'll have to alter that in a minute.
Gets me is how are you going to find something, Dave, to transport that trailer to shows in?
Yeah.
Custom made.
I've got the perfect thing, but it's too far from you.
Yeah.
What I'm doing with it though, because the box will be bike coming.
Yeah.
It's wide enough for the trailer. But what I'm doing is because I've got the Bismarck in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm going to be so I'm going to cut the box down so the Bismarck will sit in.
Yeah.
Put the lid on the top, and that will transport that without it getting damaged.
Yeah. The good thing about the trailer is that it's nice and solid. There's not bits that can sort of drop off, is there? So it's going to be more solid, and with it having curtain sides, you can put something along the curtain sides so they won't scratch or anything. But no, it'd be all right.
Go push bike shop, ask him if he's got any boxes, what the bikes come in. You can fit everything in because they're massive.
I've actually got a wooden box that it will fit in. So, and as you know, we've got a trailer. So when we do go to a show, we have to take the trailer because we've got the tables and everything. And this wooden box would fit in the trailer. But what I was thinking of doing was actually clamping it down inside the wooden box so that it wouldn't rattle about. So
I've seen that doing this American bloke. He's done that with one of his model ships. He's built a wooden box. He can put it in so that when he's transporting it about to shows and all that.
Yeah. because as you know, the buses go across the back end of the car, so that's not too bad. But this is obviously a lot longer.
Well, the trailer stuff is longer than the bus.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
A trailer in a trailer.
Trailer in a trailer, yeah. Trailer in a trailer. Yeah, it'd be a box in a trailer in a trailer.
So I've seen one of the models. He's built a couple. He's cut one of the trailers down and made it into a smaller.
Yeah, I've seen that as well, and I think it's a good idea actually. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Just a single trailer. Yeah, I think it's a really good idea. Just left one complete axle off, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So that's it. I think we can't cover anything else, can we? Really?
No. Okay, well, I'll say my good nights first, and then I can go to the brand and everything. So it's a good night for me. Thank you for having me on, both Daves.
No problem.
And yeah, I really enjoyed it. And I'll catch everybody tomorrow night at 7 for the Partwork live show.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you ever so much for that, Mark. And thanks again for doing all the chat and the camera work and everything, and the sharing of links. And thanks for everybody that's come in the chat and giving us helpful advice and everything. And yeah, it's very much appreciated. So it's good night from me. Leave us with a nice good thumbs up, and we'll see you all again sometime. So good night from me.
Yeah, and I'll say good night from me. I'll probably see you Monday night on the Julie show. I'm glad I'm getting this done. Means it's going to be a lot easier because I say I'm hoping to move soon. It's going to be a lot easier to pack, to move, than the way it was. It's made this a lot more solid for picking up.
Yeah.
So as Dave says, thank you everybody for coming on and watching and giving advice, and good night from me.
Night.
So it's a good night from us all. Good night, everybody. Take care now.